So this bangle is made using this 1-inch paper beads made by an artisan in the Philippines. If you can see, this is just glazed to perfection. You don't find any ridges showing. The holes are clean. It's sized big enough to accommodate 2 passes of the elastic. So it's a very common style of making the 1-inch tube into a ladder bracelet, but we also incorporated our 8mm perfectly sized 8mm as accent. So I'm gonna make this into a kit so that you can try it as well. So your kit will come with elastic, the 1-inch paper beads, the seed beads, accent beads that goes in between like so, and 40 pieces of the 8mm round paper beads. So let me show you how. Before I start, I have this bead reamer or an awl. You can use whatever you have, or even a toothpick. And I just want to make sure that there's nothing in between the beads or in the hole of the beads, that it's clean like that. After you made sure that the holes are clean of your 8mm round beads, you will take your 66 inches long of elastic. So I just wanted a lot of allowance. But if you were using a smaller beads than the 1-inch, of course you don't need as much. So now pick up a bead, put it through, and bring it down to the center of your long string. Okay, so it's right here. Next, you need to pick up this round bead, put it on this side, another bead, put it on this side. Okay. Pull it down, but we don't have to do that now. Just take another 2 bead and then crisscross. Crisscross, and you want to make sure that it is centered. So just pull this and keep pulling it, and now it looks like that. Okay, keep doing it. Add 1 bead to the right, 1 bead to the left of the round beads, and then crisscross. So now that you have your desired length, in my case, this is 7 inches, that should fit me. You will string your last 2 round beads here, and then crisscross on the very first bead. And this would bring the bracelet together. Okay, so like so. So since I have this extra elastic here, I'm just going to use this to put in the 6 seed beads in between this big round beads. So you can just do that by picking one up and then putting it through here. That's why it's important that the bead should have a bigger hole, because you are passing the elastic on there twice, okay? So you continue doing that. It's very easy. This kind of project really is very satisfying, because it's nothing complicated. It's nothing, you know, there's nothing to figure out except that, you know, you have the right beads and everything should work out. So don't worry if the bracelet feels a little loose right now, because you can always bring it back to shape by pulling it together like so. So just continue doing that. We are in this last space that needs to be filled with your 6 seed beads. Again, if this is loose, don't worry about it, because it just it will adjust once you pull it together. Okay, so let's see. Now you need to do, you leave it like that. You need to do the other side. So same thing. Now if you use other bead accents, not the one that will come with your kit, possibilities are endless. You can use pearls, you can use crystals, you know, glass beads. So you would bead around, same thing, and you will meet up here, and then we will end it. Now we are in this last bead here that needs to be put in between, and then we will finish. Okay, so this is the string on the other side, and this one is what we just did. So you will pass the string through this bead. Okay, I'll pull it so that this way we can see the hole. Right here. Okay, and this is how you will end it. You will tie the 2 strings together this side. So just a square knot, pull it hard, and then I'm probably going to have 2 or 3 ties this way. Just one more. I let it sit for a little bit, and then we cut off the elastic. So there's our finished bangle. I have a few others that I'm going to be posting on my Facebook. If you expand that little arrow down there, the description box, you will be taken to, there's a link to my Facebook page, and you can see the other bracelets that I made that I'm sharing there on my Facebook. Thanks for watching.